Do you have a snap-on Verus or verdict scan tool and you keep getting this error when you try to open the shop diagnostic suite? You will first of all see an error that says this error occurred and the application will be closed automatically, restart the application. When you close it on the desktop, you see this error for the XT application launcher. Why is that happening? Well, I'm here today. I'm going to show you how I resolved this issue. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. And I'll also show you some other resources that you can use for this and perhaps even your Zeus, if you have a Zeus scanner as well. All right, so the first thing we want to talk about is exactly what did I do here. So being that this is a Windows-based unit and it has Windows XP on it, there is sort of command prompts that you can use. So the first thing I did was, well, I didn't do the command prompts first. I'll show you what I did, and these are the two things I did. But really, I think you only need to do one of these. But just let me show you. So if you go here to the Start menu, and if you go to All Programs, and then if you go up here to, I think it's under Accessories here. Oops, sorry, not Games. Oops, damn it. I don't want to go to Games. Okay, Accessories. And you would go to System Tools. And then you can go to Disk Defragmenter. Okay, go here first and defrag both of your disks. Now, when I tried to defrag my C drive, for example, if I hit defrag right here, it'll tell me, I know yesterday when I did it, it said this way is scheduled for a check disk function. So, but apparently now it is actually going through this whole disk fragmenting progress. So that lets you know that what I'm going to show you that really resolved the issue did resolve the issue. So anyway, you still want to try this first. And do this here for both disk C and D. And then after you do this, we're going to go over to the command prompt and I'm going to show you how to type in a command that actually check your disk on startup and resolve any file error issue. So let's go ahead and because again, this right here is pretty straightforward. You hit the C drive here, hit defrag, and then you hit the D drive. When this is finished, hit the D drive here and hit defragment, and that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this here finish, and then we're gonna jump out to the check disk command that I'm telling you about. All right, so we're getting close to the end of the C drive defragment, and I just want to show you a few things here. First of all, you do have a percentage amount here, like 95% compacting files. You also got a completion bar over here. So if you need to visually see what it looks like, how close you are to finishing, you can look at that. Also, again, I want to be clear that up here where it says volume right here, you click the C drive first and then click defragment. And then once that finished, click the D drive here and then click defragment. And also, again, when I did my C drive the first time when I was having the errors that we talked about at the beginning of the video, I got a pop-up saying check disk is maintenance is scheduled or something like that, but it doesn't spell the word check disk. It spells CHKDSK. That's with no spaces, then a space, then a backslash, and an F. And you may or may not see the backslash and the F, but you do need to do the backslash and the F, and you'll see. And again, you can look up these command prompts on the internet just to verify that it's not anything fake or anything like that. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video again and let this finish here out, and then we'll do the D drive. All right, so as you can see, it says defragmentation is complete for the C drive, and that's exactly what we want to see. So we can go ahead and hit close on that. And then over here on the D drive, this is probably all optional. The check this thing is the most important part, but I did do this first, and that's why I'm showing you this. So you can do both, and it's not going to hurt the defragment because, as I recall, that this was normal stuff you had to do back when, because this thing has Windows XP on it. This was normal stuff back when you had older versions of Windows where you really needed to do this periodically. So now we on the volume D, which is the D drive. We go ahead and hit fragment here, this little fragment, defragment here. And as I remember yesterday, I think it went a lot faster with the D drive. So let's see what happens here, because the D drive, as you can see here, has way much less space, free space here. Like you got 158 gigabytes versus 56 gigabytes here. So this one should be fair. Yeah, see, it just jumped right to 81%, just like that. So this one should be fairly quick. And then once we finish this, we got one more thing to do. And then you should be working. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I will show you another resource online on Snap-on's website that may also help, like if this here won't help as well. Additionally, if you have a Zeus, there's also resources there for the Zeus as well. So let me go ahead and pause the video here so this here can finish out. All right, and just like that, the defragmentation is complete for the D drive. So we can go ahead and hit close for this. And just so you know that even if you're not having a problem with your Zeus or Verus or Verdict, you still can do this defragmenting. Very likely that it might make it react a little bit faster for you. I'm gonna hit close. Now let's go ahead and close out of this. Now go back to the start menu and go over here to, should be right out here. Yeah, go where it says run right here. You see that little thing that says run? Mine is just so happen on the start menu. If you don't see run up here, you can find it somewhere in the computer. You can just look that up online how to do that, but you just hit run here. All right, so in this command, no, we want actual command to pop up, I think. CMD, let me hit OK here. Yeah, that's what we want. When it's out of the run, type CMD. So let me do that again. Make sure you saw that, because I almost skipped that step, my bad. Where it says run at, go into run. And see, mine is already pre-populated, because I think the last thing you typed in is there, but types in CMD. And what that does is that brings up the command console, so you can command sort of a deeper level into Windows on what to do, if that makes sense. So hit OK. And up is going to pop up this black screen. All right. So now just pull up your keyboard, because right now you see this right here is just blinking right here. Okay. Pull up your keyboard and type in check this, just like this. CHKDSK space. I think this is it here. /F and then hit enter. Now, if you remove the keyboard, you'll see this thing right here. This is exactly what you want to see. Check this. Cannot run because the volume is in use by another user in progress. Would you like to schedule this volume to be checked the next time window restarts? You can put in Y or N. Go back to your keyboard. You can do all this without closing the keyboard. I just want to show you what it looks like. You hit Y, and then you hit enter again, and then close your keyboard, and then you will see it says this volume will be checked the next time the system restarts. So go ahead and close out of this. Probably don't have to close it, but I'm just going in this order. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and restart now, and I'm gonna let the check this process play out, but I'm gonna speed it up because this is basically an older computer here with the Windows XP. It might take a little while, so I don't want to waste too much of your time here. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the power, the power button is down here. You can restart it however you want. So I'm just hit this button here, and then up pops the thing where it says restart. So I'm gonna go ahead and restart this and speed it up from right here. And just like that, your software suite should open just like this without any issues now. Now, I will say this: there's another possibility that that you may need to do. You might need to run a tool that is made by Snap-on. I did not use this, but I'll show it to you just in case if you want to use it, because it might be a good resource here. So if you go here to the Snap-on website here, and I'll link this down in the description and in the pinned comment, you'll see this utilities page for the Verus, Edge, the Zeus, and also the Verdict as well. It doesn't mention it in the title here. But one thing you need to notice, it says, please say the required tool to the local machine and run locally. Tools on this site are not designed to run from the internet. So you need to connect to this website with your scan tool, which I don't recommend because this scan tool has XP on it. It might be a security risk. You probably can download this utility to your USB, to your desktop, put it on a USB, then add it to the Snap-on scanner, then run it. So anyway, let me show you what they got here. So if you scroll down, they said fatal errors here, hardware errors, but you look here, it says XT application errors right here. This is what we want. And you see for the Verus, the Verdict, and also the Verus and Verdict for printer, but this is also the shell application error doing the Versus suite launch. This is exactly what you want here. Also got other things in case you're getting lots of other errors here. They're supposed to have other tools that can help you out with that. And also this does also encompass the Zeus as well. So with that said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one here. I enjoyed showing you this. I just bought my Snap-on scanner here, and I'm excited for it because it does OBD1, and that's I wanted to grab because I got 2 OBD1 cards, and I may even buy another one because you know, I just like older cars. So my other scan tool works just fine, but I wanted a graphing capability here. So anyway, that's that. I hope you got something out of this. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.